Sup guys, it's Joe here, and you join me once again playing F1 2017 career mode. We are now at Mexico. Give me some fajitas, because we're in Mexico. Yeah, I'm really not doing any more of these accents, because honestly, aside from the fact that they're making me sound like an absolute idiot, I'm just not doing them anymore. Right, as you can see, we don't get through Q1, and we're actually slowest. So we're at the back of the grid, but we've moved up a few positions because of engine penalties. What can we do in Mexico? Lights out and away we go. We're away. We've got a relatively good start, but unfortunately the second phase is where the Honda engine just lets us down. We've got a Sauber going past us. We've got a teammate going past us. We've got just about everybody going past us. So we're going to have to try and outbrake them going into the first corner. And we have actually outbroke quite a few people. We're up into 12th, no, 13th, no, 12th again. Oh, cutting the corner a bit there. Oh my goodness me, what is that Renault doing? Right, we are up into 11th now. We're alongside Hulkenberg, who is not really willing to give up the position just yet. He's running us onto the grass. And we've taken a bit of avoiding action and gone really deep there. We've gone deeper than the Titanic. And now we're back down to 13th place. And oh my god, where did Ocon come from there? And now we're banging wheels with what I think is Verline. And they're just all coming at us at once there. What's going on there? Right, but we're now in 13th place, trying to have a look at Ocon. He's been scrapping with Kvyat. That's making him easy pickings. We dive up the inside. That is P12. Now we're right on the back of Kvyat. And he's got away a bit because of the straight line speed advantage he has. Ocon now coming straight back at us like a torpedo, like a bullet out of a gun. And he has got the move done halfway down the straight. And our lack of straight line speed is about as depressing as listening to an entire Black Veil Brides album. But now we're going to try and cut back up the inside. No, Ocon has got the move done on us, and we are now back down to P13. We've got Verline behind us. He's also having a look. But we come back round to the end of the second sector here. Can we get Ocon back? We're right behind him now. Oh, Kimi Raikkonen's out of the race, and we've got a yellow flag. So we can't actually do anything. We can see the broken down Ferrari to the right of us there. He's not going any further, and of course that's critical this stage in the championship for him. And we make a dive up the inside of Ocon there once we get green flags. That was a bit of a brave one. I really saw that one going quite bad. But now he's coming back at us again. We're swapping places like mad. It's like switching cards during the game of Snap. And now he's got back past us. We're having a look up the inside, and we kind of just bully him out the way a little bit there. But we are now back into what is 11th place now, since Raikkonen retired, and now we're going past a very slow Sebastian Vettel. He doesn't seem to have very much in the way of momentum at all. Up ahead of him then is Kvyat, and he's in 7th. And I think we've had a couple of pit stops by this point, so we're now right behind him. And there is rain coming in this race, so there is the threat of rain that is imminent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a set of super soft tyres and hope that that will take us to the rain until we need to switch on to the intermediate tyres. That's another really brave dive bomb, and in fact we get a warning for exceeding track limit. Oh, they've gone into each other. Kvyat and Vettel just went into each other. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a collision round there before. But now we're in P6. We've got Hamilton right behind me now. It's P5 even, because cars are pitted. Hamilton's going straight past me in that Mercedes. We're going to try and find a way to get back past him. It might be just having a look around the outside. No, we're going to go straight for the inside, and, well, he shut us off there. Oh, there's contact now. We dive up the inside, and we turn into the corner. We haven't given him much space, and in fact, we've just taken Hamilton clean out. I do apologise. That is shameful driving. That is... We just shoved him round, and, oh dear, we've caused a safety car. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. To quote the Chuckle Brothers. So now we're in the pits, taking the opportunity that the safety car has given us, and hopefully we don't drop too far down the field. And this should actually work out quite well for us as long as it rains. As long as we get the rain in the right time, this could actually really benefit us. We're in P12, we've got the safety car out. This could actually be really good for us. I wonder how this is going to shake out. And now we're back racing again. We've got Vettel coming past us, we've got Ocon coming past us. Vettel's still not really up to maximum speed. I'm trying to have a look to see if I can get back past both of them. I do just that. I stuff one up the inside, and I've got them both. Now I'm right behind Massa, who is not proving easy to overtake. He's just got past, I think that's Verline, that's Ericsson, I do apologise. And now I'm going back up the inside of Ericsson, and that is that move done. Next up is Massa. There's a couple of cars ahead of me who are also having a bit of a scrap. Massa and Alonso are now coming together. They're very close. And I'm wondering, can I capitalise from my teammate fighting with Massa? They're still alongside each other. Fernando, Felipe is faster than you. Confirm you understand the message, and also get the hell out of my way while you're there. Thank you very much. Now up into P10. Oh, Alonso just pitted, actually. That just renders that a little bit pointless. But the skies are starting to darken now, and I'm just wondering, when is this rain going to come? And when it does, is this going to help us out in any way? We're now up to 7th, and we're now chasing Massa quite intensely. And that's a brave move up the inside of there, but you know what? We made that work. What a move. I'm proud of that one. After the dirty driving, taking Hamilton out, you know what? I will take that. And now I do believe we are getting ever closer to the rain. And Massa's still right behind me. That's Ocon right behind me. I don't know what that was about. I was veering off the road. I can only imagine my controller had a moment. Ocon's gone past. Vettel's gone past. And I'm not overly happy with that. There's someone getting really close to me now. I'm taking a dive bomb up the inside of Vettel. Now I'm going to take a dive bomb up the inside of Ocon. Pass them both in 2 corners. And that is how it's done. That is how it's done. Oh yes. Oh yes. Go me. Oh, it's raining. So now we have the rain starting to fall, and I'm just wondering, right, when is going to be the appropriate time to pit for wets? Because any time now, this benefits our race, because we are running as high as 5th, which is a great place to be. But as the laps go on, we move up further because of other cars coming into the pits. We're now moving up to 4th, and that rain's still not quite heavy enough yet for intermediates. Vettel getting past quite comfortably. It's going to be a bit of another brave dive bomb here, and well, through we go. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? And now the rain is starting to just get that little bit heavier. In fact, Vettel now having a look at coming back at us. And now Ocon... Actually, where did Vettel go? Because we've got Ocon going back past. I'm getting confused as to who's who here. Now we're going back down the inside of Ocon. And he's not backing out of this one easily. In fact, we're still alongside each other, going around these couple of corners. I've been knocked wide. Ocon's still up the inside. I'm trying to hang it out around the outside. He's on ultra soft tyres, which is going to help him, and he's gone straight through there. He's mugged me off completely. Not having any of that, so I'm now coming back at Esteban Ocon to try and take that 4th place back off of him. And, well, we get that done round there, which is becoming one of my favourite overtaking opportunities and places of the circuit. Now we're up to what I think is 2nd. Max Verstappen now comes out of the pit, so he's holding the race lead. But we've still got a pit if this rain doesn't get any heavier. And at the moment, the rain is not getting heavy enough for us to consider that stop. So we dive up the inside of Verstappen for pride anyway, taking the lead. But the track isn't getting wet quick enough. And if it doesn't get any quicker, we are going to have to stop for another set of the dry tyres. And that is going to ruin our race. Verstappen's now coming through. I've got a driver on my left coming through, which is Hamilton. Those two are now having a look at each other. This could get quite interesting. Hamilton then covers the line. I go very deep around there. That was a bit crazy. Verstappen now getting me down around the outside, but he's compromised on the exit. So can I get him back for the next corner? He had a bit of a compromised exit there as he went in quite tight. Hamilton's now having a look around the outside. I don't think he's going to make it through there. He nudges me. There's a bit of late braking. I've gone really deep, but still taking the position off Verstappen. So now we take the lead of the race. But I've gone deep there again. Like, how have I gone deep there? Verstappen now stuffing it around my inside. I'm trying to hold it out around the outside. I've got some momentum. We're very close. Nearly banging wheels there. And I think I might have to back out of this one. No, I don't back out. We bang wheels. Verstappen's gone wide. And he's collided with Bottas. And now I've got Hamilton to be dealing with. And I really can't be dealing with that. Hamilton's now gone through. And I've got Valtteri Bottas trying to get me around the outside. But it's not happening. These tyres by this point are practically dead. There is more life in a rasher of bacon than there is these tyres at the moment. So getting these back to the pits now is proving critical. We've got no life in these tyres. They're not going to make the M, and we've hit Bottas. He's gone into us, and he's gone round as well. That's both the Mercedes we've taken out in this race. Jeez, Joe, if you're going to take him out, ask him to dinner at a nice restaurant. Unfortunately, we have had to pit because the rain is just not coming down hard enough, and We are now on to a set of the purple cut striped ultra softs, down to what I think is going to be 13th. No, it's 14th. So if we want points, now we've got it all to do. It's going to have to be a pretty mad dash to the finish, and I don't even know if this is going to include a change to intermediates, but at this point I'm thinking if that does happen I'm going to stick it out. Right, double overtake here, down the inside, getting past Magnussen and what I think was Stroll. I'm not entirely sure because I wasn't paying attention, and now we've got Massa dead ahead of us with Jolie and Palmer, and those two are having quite an intense scrap. Down the inside of Massa there, that's a reverse of my favourite overtake, but I'll take that. That was pretty good actually. Right, next up is Palmer. How quickly can I dispatch of him? DRS is now disabled, so the AI could come into pit now if they so chose. We're still choosing to stay out because no one else is pitting, and that would just cost me stupid amounts of time. Down the inside of Palmer and up into 10th place we go, and that's now put us back in the points. Next up is Grosjean. How quickly can we catch him? We're actually on these tyres running much faster than any other driver at the moment, and that's allowing us to catch up quite rapidly, particularly with the grip advantage, where they will be struggling on old tyres with no grip in the rain anyway. We've got the advantage of that fresh grip helping us out in these conditions, and Grosjean is so easy to catch at this point, and in fact we're right behind him here, going around the last sector and under that bridge, and we should have him quite simply. In fact, you know what, we just stuffed that one simply down the inside. Next up is Esteban Ocon. We've been racing him a lot today, and if not for the strategy misdemeanor we could have been much higher, and now we're back up behind Ocon, and I've passed him a couple of times here doing this exact move. Do I get it done a third time? I believe that's a hat-trick. I believe that is a hat-trick. Stop the presses. Right, next up is Sergio Perez in his home race. Can we rob him of 7th right at the end? We're definitely having a look, and dive bombing up the inside of the chicane, and we have got that 7th place. Well, this race could have gone so much better, I'm not going to lie. We could have had better luck with the rain. Ultimately, the rain did not come. The track's now drying out, so that really didn't help us out today. But we still managed to grab 7th, 6 World Championship points for that. I will take that result. Not the best, but can't complain too much, really. Well, I'll leave you with the closing screens, and thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, it is goodbye from me. Cheerio, guys, and cut.
Brilliant stuff from Mercedes today. That's another historic win. Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Well, the lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Felipe Massa. For me, that was an outstanding performance that drew on every bit of his not unsubstantial experience.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship.